Hey and welcome to the Formula Vee guide on Summit Point Raceway in iRacing. Usually this car is easy to drive, but this track has a surprisingly high skill ceiling because many turns are flat out and the few times you have to brake, you really need to be right on point. So take your time in your practice sessions to really understand the track, and if you want some additional assistance, then you can drive against my ghost car. I've uploaded all lap files to the community Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and I'm also offering coachings. You can find more information about them in the description as well. Use the two cones on the left side as marker for braking, hit the brakes hard and shift down into third gear. This turn is tricky because it leads onto a long straight, so you want to slow down just enough to make the turn, but not any further, otherwise you will lose time until the next braking zone. You want to be aggressive on the throttle to accelerate onto the long straight, and while you can touch the inside curb, you shouldn't attack it, because if you go too hard over it, it will unsettle the car. You want to take the next turn flat out, which is not that difficult, just make sure that you approach it from the right edge of the track to get a nice wide entry. This turn is flat out as well. All you want to keep in mind here is to be aggressive on the wheel and keep pushing the car to the right side to exit the turn on the right edge of the track. Hit the brakes shortly before you reach the tree on the right side and shift down into third gear. In this turn you can follow the darker racing line that you can see on the track, which leads you onto a wide and smooth entry into the hairpin. This turn will require some practice, because you will be able to carry way more speed into it than you will initially think. The best way to practice it is to simply take a hard in your practice sessions and just throw the car into it until you figure out how far you can push it. Coast into the banking and wait until the car settles into the turn, and once you feel that you got the grip back, then you want to step on the throttle again and accelerate towards the second hairpin. Swing to the left edge of the track and give the brakes a soft touch to adjust your speed for the next apex. This point is extremely important, because from this point on we will never lift or brake until we reach the next lap again. So when you are too late on the acceleration point here, then you will lose time all the way down to the start finish line. That's why you want to be aggressive on the throttle and try to slam it down as early as you can. The next section is easy. You want to stay on the throttle and simply follow a smooth line. You want to take the last turn flat out, which sounds difficult at first, but it's easy when you got the right markers. Look out for the dirty spot on the left edge of the track, and when you reach it, then you want to turn in and aim for a smooth line. And that's how it looks like from above. You want to dip into it, turn in, and it will lead you into a nice entry. Enjoy the Cockpit Lap. I want to thank you for your support. Wish you all the best for your next weekend. See you next time.